All right, so I want to test this. There's a new firmware update for the DJI Action 5 Pro, and I want to see how well they claim that the dynamic range is supposed to be better. So this is footage from when this is before the actual update itself, and I'm going to take you through three things. I want to check the highlights. I want to check the shadows. All right, so how I'm going to pretty much do that is I want to do a shot where I'm actually standing in front where the sun is hitting me from the face. I want to check when I'm actually standing in shadow and there's a bright background. And I also want to check when my back is to the sun and the camera is pointing towards where the sun is. So let me know how that goes. So the first thing is I'm testing to see what the shadow is right now. So I do have a bright sky above me, and I just want to see how well the dynamic range is now on the mode before I actually do the update. Sorry for the noise if you guys are hearing the noise on the outside, but I have no choice where that is concerned. All right, so let me do first is I'm going to just walk in from the shade to, so this is with the sun hitting me directly in my face. So that's step one. Step two, this is with the sun behind me, guys. You guys let me know what it actually looks like. Are you able to see the highlight in the skies? And that's pretty much what I want to just check. I'm just going to flip the camera around. So now this is me walking from the sunlight into the actual shade itself. Let's see. All right, and that I think is pretty good for me right now. All right, guys, so this is the first test I really wanted to do, just to demonstrate the dynamic range potential, to see whether or not there is an actual update of the firmware. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back home. I'm going to do the update with the firmware, and then I'll come back out to the park and then show like a side-by-side comparison just to see whether or not it is what they say it is. All right, catch you guys later. All right, guys, so here I am back again. This is with the updates, and let me know what you guys, excuse me, what you guys think. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna flip it around so you guys can actually see my scene. All right, so this is the environment. So my sun is actually a little bit more almost overhead, but it's to my left. All right, so let's do this real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transition from the shade into the sun with the sun facing me. And then I'm going to do the reverse so you guys can actually see that. And let's go from there. So I'm in the shade, going into the sun now. So the sun is directly over me right here. And you guys can tell me what it looks like. So now what I'll do is I'll flip around so you guys can actually see. Turn around. And there is the sun behind me. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm going to be walking in from the sun back into the shade. And that's pretty much it. I didn't want to really make this video too long, guys, for you guys, but I just want you guys to see what's the difference. If you guys see any difference, let me know. If you guys want to know my settings are my sharpness and noise is at -2. That is my settings, and I'm shooting at 4K 30 and with D log M. All right, catch you guys later.